Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a quick business overview to show you the opportunity that we have here with Build It Network. I truly believe, after being in this space, being in this industry for several decades, that this is a very, very strong opportunity with a compensation plan that marries high ticket commissions along with back end residuals. Typically, when you have a high ticket company, it doesn't have any residuals, or if you have a residual based model, it doesn't have high ticket commissions. This is the first time that I've ever seen both type of models married under the same umbrella. It's almost like having two companies or two comp plans at your disposal, which is pretty powerful. So let's go ahead and give you an overview of what this is about. It says here how to make real money from home in the number one fastest growing industry. And again, one of the best things that we have, and what attracted me to this, was the fact that this can be a remote business. In other words, as long as you have an internet connection, a laptop, phone, you can do business anywhere around the country and soon to be around the world, because in the next couple of weeks we will be going international. So again, truly a true home business. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Here's a quick preview. We represent the number one largest solar and home security company in the USA, as well as other cutting edge world class products and services. No cold calling or door knocking. We have a proven warm market leads system. 100% virtual, as I just mentioned before. You work remotely, part time or full time, and no experience is required because we provide training and certification. In addition to that, no high pressure sales because we take an educational soft sell approach. We help clients save up to $100,000 and earn up to $1,000 per solar sale that they refer you. In other words, with our model, we do have a high ticket compensation plan, as I mentioned before. What do I mean by that? You help somebody switch, or for every sale that you do, on average, you'll make $7,000. Yes, you heard that right, an average of $7,000. We do have, as you can see here, an affiliate program where you can become a free affiliate, refer customers to our company, and every time we complete an install on someone you referred, we kick back to $1,000 for every referral. Okay, that's what that means. But again, big takeaway here is we help clients save up to $100,000. We're not talking about little savings. We're talking about big, significant savings. Okay. We also have an Earn While You Learn program. You can make an average of $10,000 in your first 30 days. I'm going to talk about that here in a second. And then it says here, as a sales rep, you can earn an average of $7,000 to $10,000 per sale. And as a sales manager, you can earn a multiple six-figure annual income with management overrides and bonuses. So on your own pen, if you just want to do this on a part-time basis, let's say you help one person a month, you'll make an average of $7,000 if you're doing the sale yourself. $7,000 times 12 if you do one a month. I mean, what is that, like $84,000 a year? That's a very significant income, especially because you're doing it on your own pen and you're not even focused on building a team. Now, as it says here on this last bullet point, if you decide to build a team and you refer other people and you help other people get started and you mentor them, there's a huge opportunity to earn overrides here. So I'm going to show you that here in a second as well. So here's our high income products. This is our high ticket verticals, right? We have residential solar, we have commercial solar, we have water filtration systems. We also have home and business security. For the sake of time and for the sake of simplicity, we're just going to talk about residential solar in this presentation. And then everything else we'll talk about on another video. The opportunity with just residential solar alone is monstrous, right? We have a huge opportunity here. So why are homeowners going solar? Well, they can save up to 50% on a bill that they're paying anyway, right? They're going to continue to pay this bill forever. You can help them save up to 50% monthly on that bill. You can also help them switch to a lower fixed monthly payment. So again, instead of paying a fluctuating payment that goes up over time because of inflation, you can lock them into a lower fixed payment. That's significant. I mean, think about this for a second. Imagine you were able to go back in time, right? Go back to the 80s when gas was $1 per gallon. I mean, knowing what you know now, right? I'm not exactly sure what gas is right now, $3, $4 a gallon, whatever the case may be, maybe even higher depending on where you're at. But if you had the opportunity to lock that $1 a gallon price in back in the 80s, and that's what you would pay forever, wouldn't you have done that knowing what the price of gas is right now? Of course you would, right? That's the opportunity that we have here with solar. We can help people switch to a lower fixed monthly payment. And instead of having a payment that goes up over time, they can lock their price in. We're going to talk about that more in a second here as well. We have zero money down, okay, with various low financing options, no money out of their pocket. We have blackout protection. We have tax credits. They can qualify for up to 30% tax credit just for switching to solar. And by putting panels on their roof, it's an immediate increase in their home value up to 17%. Now you might say, well, what if they sell their home? Well, you can look it up on Google. Homes that have solar panels on top of them actually statistically sell faster than homes that don't. So it's a win-win situation. If they keep their home, it's an immediate increase in their home value just for having solar panels on the roof. If they decide to sell their home, they'll be able to sell it faster. And of course, clean energy, we help protect the environment. There's actually a bunch of other reasons why people are going solar. These are just some, but again, pretty significant reasons, right? So let's take a look at some client testimonials, customer testimonials. This customer from California, $287 a month before solar. They switched over to solar, $148 a month, right? So again, not only are they saving monthly, but think about this, that 287 they were paying before, had they stayed with that, it goes up over time every single year. That 148 with solar, they lock it in. So not only are they saving money on a monthly basis up front, they're saving tens of thousands, even up to hundreds of thousands of dollars over the cost over the next 25 to 30 years, right? Here's another customer in Florida, $410 a month before solar, after solar, $290 a month. I mean, think about that for a second. If you can help somebody switch from 410 a month to 290, I mean, do you have to really be a super salesperson to do that? I mean, it's really a no-brainer, right? You show them in black and white how you can help them do that. Chances are they're going to switch because who wants us to pay more when they can pay less, right? So it says here, JC Rangel, our VP of sales here at the company, he says a solar sales presentation is not even a sale. It's an IQ test, right? You show them in black and white, hey, this is what you have. This is what you'll be able to switch to. No money out of your pocket, savings, immediate increase in your home value, tax credit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're going to want to move to solar, right? So it says here, if you educated 10 homeowners how to save tens of thousands of dollars by switching to solar with zero upfront costs, how many of the 10 do you feel would switch? Like 10, right? Maybe 9 out of 10, right? That's a huge opportunity. If you put your entrepreneur cap on, think about that. All those people that don't have solar, you help them switch. You're making, if you're doing the sale, you're making an average of $7,000 per sale. Yeah, I mean it's significant income, right? Um, Let's look at the energy costs over time, right? Remember we said we save the money up front, but we also save the money over the course of the next 20, 25, 30 years. Well, let's take a look at this. Typically, the cost of electricity, right? If they stay with their utility, it goes up 6 to 8% every single year. So someone who's paying $150 a month right now, in 10 years, they're going to pay $300 a month. In 30 years, they're going to pay $1,500 a month. That's $225,000 that they're going to pay total in 30 years if you factor in the 6 to 8% increase every single year. Well, what if you can lock them in to a lower monthly cost with solar, and over the next 30 years they just pay 54,000? Well, that's a saving of $171,000 over 30 years. Pretty significant. So again, you can lock in the electricity bill, no money down, and save tens of thousands. In this example, six figures, right, in savings. If you're going to pay for electricity anyway, isn't it better that you save tens of thousands of dollars and keep all that extra money in your bank account, right? Like no brainer, right? So why get involved in the solar industry? Let's look at the size and timing of the opportunity. Because again, if you have your entrepreneur hat on, you're gonna look at, how big is this opportunity? Look at this. 90 million homes qualify for solar. This is just in the US. 90 million homes qualify for solar, yet only 5% have switched. That means there's 85 million homes that are eligible for solar that haven't switched yet. 85 million, right? You only need one to make a $7,000 commission, right? You look at this opportunity, it's a huge, huge opportunity. The US Energy Department wants solar to provide 40% of the nation's energy by 2035. Solar is one of the fastest growing industries in the US, growing at an average of 33% per year. The US government is planning to require that all new homes in the US have solar panels installed, and it's already a law in California. In other words, when new homes are built, they have to have solar panels on top of them. And then check this out, in 2023, someone went solar every 39 seconds. Every 39 seconds, someone went solar. Someone went solar. Someone went solar. Guys, people are going to switch to solar with or without you, right? With or without me. Why not we take advantage of this opportunity, this timing, and help people switch over to solar because they're going to switch anyway. We're not going to be able to stop that. It's like the internet, right? It's like cell phones, right? It was a time back in the day where people were transitioning to that, and I guarantee you, people back in the day were saying, "Oh, who needs a cell phone? That's crazy." I mean, there are these big block phones. No one's gonna need a cell phone today. Everyone has a cell phone. Everyone has a cell phone, and they do everything on their cell phone, right? Social media. They pay bills. I mean, they find their spouse. I mean, they do everything on apps on their phone. It's going to be the same thing with solar. We're not going to be able to stop this. Why not take advantage of it, right? So it says here because Encore Solar is a 100% virtual company, you can help people right from your mobile phone, work and earn money right from your home. So Encore Solar is the solar company. Build Network is the marketing arm, right? Um, so let's look at the opportunity here. We have the number one most profitable business system. There's 7 ways to earn in our company. For the sake of time and simplicity, we're not going to cover all these, but just know that there's lots of different ways we can earn. There's personal sales, mentor sales, team building overrides, dual team bonus, right, which is our binary structure. We also have coded bonuses, which are game changing, right? Again, for the sake of time, we're not going to cover it in this presentation, but our coded bonus is mind blowing, right? We also have matching bonuses, and then we have different bonus pools for people that hit different ranks in our company. Says there how many ways you earn money at your current job or career. So let's say you're getting started. Let's talk about a new consultant who's getting trained, doesn't know anything about anything, never did sales before, never did solar. You come on board, you have one job, right? Well, three right here, right? You introduce, you watch, and you get paid. In other words, you introduce homeowners you know to a trainer, right? We call them mentors. You watch what that mentor does, right? Take notes, and guess what? You get paid, right? Best part of this, by the way, is all of this is done over Zoom, right? We do everything over Zoom. So we do presentations over Zoom. We do closings over Zoom. Everything is done over Zoom. So you're in the comfort of your home. The mentor is at the comfort of their home, and the person you're referring or introducing, they're in their home, and everybody's just communicating over Zoom. So again, what do you get paid? You get paid an average of $3,500 for everyone that goes to install. $3,500. Now, we're not saying $35, right? Or $350. We're talking about $3,500 average. And what did you do? You just introduced, you watched, and you got paid. You didn't even talk, right? You didn't do the presentation. You didn't answer any of the questions. You didn't do any of that. All you're doing is introducing. Very, very powerful. Remember earlier on in the presentation, we said brand new people can earn an average of $10,000. Well, if you introduce 3 people, and let's say those 3 people go to install, that's $3,500 per sale. That's $10,000 during your training in your first 30 days. That's unheard of in the network marketing industry, right? For someone to be able to do that. So again, very, very powerful. Now, let's say you complete your training, you're comfortable, you get certified, and you want to go out there and close your own sales. Well, for every personal sale that you do, like I said before, you get an average of $7,000 paid to you. if it takes an average of 1 to 2 hours total to help a customer, how many customers would you want to help? Right? A lot, right? But again, let's say you're on a part-time basis and you just help one customer a month. That's $7,000 a month. What if you help two a month? That's $14,000 a month average. That's a significant income. And again, this is on your own pen. You haven't even built a team. You have no interest in building a team, let's say. This is just on your own pen, right? Now, let's say you want to go a step further. You're closing your own sales and you say, you know what? I want to be a mentor myself. I want to be a trainer. I want to help brand new people, help them with their training sales. Well, if you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to split the sale 50-50 with that new consultant, right? So if you're just helping four consultants close their first three training sales, that's 12 sales. Now, on average, if you're making $3,500 per sale, that's $42,000 in commissions paid to you just by being a mentor and helping these four consultants complete their first three training sales. Does it pay to be a mentor? Yes. Do you have to be a mentor? No, it's totally optional. Okay. But we have mentors in our company that are doing really, really well because they're helping brand new people learn the system. So here's a quote from John D. Rockefeller. I would rather earn 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own, right? And why do we show this? Because I'm going to introduce to you the next phase of our comp plan, which is our override system, right? Overrides are very, very powerful. Let's talk a little bit about it. Now, some of you guys may have heard of real estate before. Obviously, we're not a real estate company, even though we partner with many real estate, offices. But this is a concept that you need to understand, so you know what I'm talking about here over the next couple of slides. In real estate, there's typically a broker that runs the office, and then there's agents that they have in their office that maybe they train, they support, and these agents, when they go and sell a home, they make money. Yes, but who also makes money? The broker, right? It's called an override. So it says here, when an agent sells a house, they earn a commission. Who also gets paid, right? The broker. Who would you rather be, the agent or the broker? Why, right? I mean, the broker all day long, right? Because if you have an agent on your team, when they sell a home, you may not have been there. Maybe you may have helped them a little bit, answered some of their questions, but you didn't physically, close the deal, but you get paid an override commission, right? So is it illegal for a broker to get paid an override commission on their agent sale? No, of course not, right? This is how that model works. Well, we have the very same model. In our solar brokerage, there's a manager and then there's consultants. See, when a consultant sells a solar system, they earn a commission. The manager also gets paid an override commission. Who would you rather be, the consultant or the manager, and why? Well, I mean, obvious, right? If you're a manager, let's say you have a team of consultants that are working and they're closing solar sales, guess what? You're getting a little override on each sale that happens within your organization, right? Passive income, very, very powerful. So we have team building overrides. At Encore Solar, you have the legal right and option to hire as many consultants as you want and get paid on all their sales. We have several different ranks here. We have consultant, manager, director, executive director, national director. As you move through the ranks, not only do you increase your frontline override percentage, but you also increase your team infinity overrides. And at executive director and national director, which is our two top positions, you also get a piece of the company-wide bonus pool that you might be sitting there saying, well, this looks nice, percentages. What is it? What does that actually mean dollar wise in my pocket? Well, let me give you some examples. Let's say you're a manager with five consultants, right? Five consultants, team of five. Let's say it takes you 6 months to build a team of five, or a year, or 2 years, or 3 years. Again, we're not talking about 50 or 500 or 5,000 consultants, a small team of five, right? But everyone's doing two sales a month each. Well, in this example, you'll make an average of $6,300 a month in overrides. But let's say you go out and you help one person yourself. You get one sale yourself. Well, that's $7,000 average commission. So between your $6,300 a month override and your $7,000 a month personal commission, that's $13,000 plus a month in total earnings. That's a six-figure income just with five consultants, right? Very, very powerful. Well, what if you decide to continue to grow your team? Let's say you move to the next rank, which is director, and now you have 10 consultants on your team, right? Uh, all of these consultants doing two sales each. Well, in this scenario, you'll make $13,800 a month in overrides, but you're helping one customer a month. You're averaging $7,000 in personal commissions. If you add that up, that's $20,000 a month in total earnings, almost $21,000 a month in total earnings, guys. That's almost $250,000 a year income between, having a team of 10 consultants that are doing two sales a month each. That's our opportunity. We have a real opportunity here. Okay. We're not selling, lotions and potions and creams and skincare products and cosmetics and lipstick. Nothing against those companies. I'm sure there's a lot of good companies out there that market, really high quality products. We're talking about a significant income, right? Um, that's very, very powerful. Let's say you continue to grow, become an executive director, and let's say you have 50 consultants on your team. Well, these 50 consultants are helping two customers a month, right? Same. We'll keep the numbers the same for this example. Well, if you're an executive director with 50 consultants, you're making an average of $67,000 a month in team overrides. $67,000 a month in team overrides. Let's say you're not even doing your own sales anymore, you're just working with your team. Well, $67,000 a month in team overrides. I mean, what is that? Let's take a look at that. If I pull out my calculator here, let's say you're making an average of $67,500 times 12. That's $810,000 a year. The best part of it is it's all in overrides. What does that mean? That means, God forbid, you get sick or you get into an accident or you have a death in the family, or let's say you just want to go away for a month, go on vacation, go, travel around the world, because that income is not coming from your own personal efforts. That income continues to come every single month. See, that's the beauty of overrides, right? So again, it's very, very powerful. We have an incredible opportunity here. So what would it take for you to start your own solar business? Well, if you wanted to do everything yourself and start your own business from scratch, well, number one, you need to build relationships with installers, right? Because you're not going to be the one on the roof installing the panels. So you need to build, seek out and build these relationships. That takes time, it takes money. You have to have your own accounting and legal department, right? You also have to have your own sales department. Then you need to have your own customer service department. You need to have technology and CRM, right, for your agents, for your consultants rather. Then you need to have a marketing department. So again, you can't do everything yourself. You can't build relationships with installers, then go out there and find customers, then be on top of the roof, putting the panels together, and then answering, all their customer service questions over the phone if they have one or something goes on. You can't do all that by yourself. You need to have a system, right? And all of this costs a lot of money. So it's a large six-figure financial investment if you want to do all this on your own. If you don't believe me, here is Solarverse, and again, you can look this up on the internet. They have a franchise, a solar franchise. For you to get a solar franchise with them, look at this: minimum cash required $50,000, franchise fee $50,000. So the investment range is anywhere from 90 all the way up to $134,000 just to have a solar franchise, right? So again, very, very costly. Well, let's talk about how you can get started with Build Network. Well, number one, if the opportunity is not for you, because maybe the opportunity is not for everybody, at the very least, become a customer. Let's see if we can save you some money on your electricity. We can save you not only upfront, but we can save you money over the cost over the next 20, 25, 30 years. I think, you'd be excited about that. But let's say you see an opportunity here and you want to get started. Well, we have a position called consultant. And to get started, it's $149 one time, right? $149 one time. And then it's $49 a month tech fee. And what does that $49 a month tech fee get you? Well, it gets you your back office. It also gets you all your online training and certifications. But for a one-time $149 and a $49 a month tech fee, you can build your own nationwide solar brokerage, your own nationwide security and water brokerage. And here's the best part. That $49 a month, if you refer four people, you don't have to pay it anymore. So really, for $149 one time, you can be in business. Think about the upside of things. Just look at this from an entrepreneurial perspective. You get started for $149, right? Let's say you're a trainee consultant, right? You're not closing your own sales, but you introduce one person to your mentor. The mentor does all the work. They go the customer is happy, they're excited, they switch over to solar. Guess what? You make an average of $3,500. Did you make your $149 back? Yes, right? And then some. You're in super profit, right? And then after you get trained, you have the opportunity to earn an average of $7,000 every time you help somebody go solar. All of this for a one-time 149. That's even a tax write. I'm not a CPA or an accountant. Talk to your CPA, but that 149 is a tax write-off, right? Now you have a home business. Now you have the ability to write so many things off, and you actually save money, right? When it's tax season or when it's tax time, because you have your own home-based small business. Very, very powerful. I mean, $149, guys, if you're looking at this saying, well, I don't know, I don't know if I can, pay that. Well, that's the reason why you need to do this business, right? So that $149 is not an issue any longer, right? I mean, $149 is not a huge investment. Like I've spent more than $149 just on Uber Eats. When my kids are home and everybody wants to eat something and there's nothing at home, they'll order Uber Eats. We've paid more than $149 many times, right? So when I saw this, I said, man, I can have my own solar business for $149. This is a no-brainer, right? Very, very powerful opportunity. Now, real quick, guys, I'm just going to talk a little bit about our residual income component because remember I said we have a high ticket model, but we also have back end residuals. Well, we have a subscription, right? We have a very powerful subscription, and along with the subscription, you get training, right? Education on financial mastery, business mastery. You also get travel discounts, retail discounts, right? And we have a lot of different things that we're adding on to our subscription. But let me show you a little bit on what you get with this subscription. Um, well, Netflix, right? They have a subscription. Amazon Prime has a subscription. Spotify has a subscription, right? I mean, these are subscription models we all know, and we probably pay for these, right? So, sister, wouldn't you have loved to be at the beginning of these billion-dollar companies and get paid on all those subscriptions? Of course you would, right? Well, we have something called the Smart Money Club, and in this Smart Money Club, you learn about financial mastery, right? Credit repair, credit building, tax planning, be your own bank, tax-free retirement. You also get business mastery, right? Like business structuring, establishing corporate credit, access to capital, good credit versus bad credit, and the list goes on, right? So you get all of this, right, included in your Smart Money Club subscription. But in addition to that, you also get what we call build rewards, right? And along with the subscription, you're able to save money, right? Get savings on purchases you already make every single day. 50,000 plus restaurants, 150,000 plus retailers, 850,000 travel providers. If you're going to book a flight, book a cruise, rent a car, book a hotel, if you're going to buy, something online, like some guys may buy stuff on Amazon or what have you. If you're going to buy a laptop online or something like that, you can go through your membership and see if you can save some money, right? If you're going to go eat out, if you're going to get movie theater tickets, if you're going to get amusement park tickets, if you're going to go see a play, right? You can see if those tickets, you can go through your membership and see if you can save. And again, just by going through your savings, look at this. The average person saves $2,500 to $3,500 a year, right? That in and of itself pays for your membership, right? But that's a significant saving. So let me talk to you about our binary as we wrap up here, right? Referral marketing. Some of you guys may have heard of Robert Kiyosaki, right? He's the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Is that the reason that I highly recommend a credible referral marketing business is because it's the most proven low cost way to own a profitable business system. And again, just like if you were going to refer, right, if you were going to share this with people, right, the word of mouth marketing is how we build this. Let me show you what can potentially happen, right, over the course of the next couple of months, right? Let's say in month one, you share this with two people. You're not lighting the world on fire. You're just sharing it with two people, right? And those two people become subscribers. Let's say month two, those two subscribers, they duplicate what you did. They share it with two people as well, right? Well, in month two, now you have four people on your second level, right? On month three, let's say those four people share it with two people as well. Well, on month three, you have eight subscribers on your third level, right? Make sense? On month four, those eight people share it with two people. There's 16 subscribers on your fourth level. If you take this down a year, by month 12, just through exponential growth, you have 4,000 subscribers just on your 12th level. Now, did you get those 4,000 subscribers? No, you started it with the initial two, right? But two who get two, who get two, who get two over time, you have 4,000 subscribers just on your 12th level. If you add all of these subscribers up in your entire membership base, you have almost 8,200 subscribers, and you just started it with two. Now, in a perfect world, this is how it would work. We don't live in a perfect world, right? So you might have to get more than two. You might have people that don't get their two, but then you might have people who get their 10 or 20, right? So again, it'll all work out, but I got to show you something so you can see that, hey, through exponential growth, I can have a pretty big subscriber base because other people are going to want to grow their subscriber base as well along with me, right? So let me show you an example. We have a two-team structure here. We have team one, team two, right? We're a left team and a right team. When you have 10 subscribers on your left team and 10 subscribers on your right team, you're what we call a builder 500. You're making $500 a month in residual income, right? Through the subscriptions, right? You're making $500 a month. Let's say you continue to grow. You have 25 subscribers on your left team, and your team on your right grows to 25 subscribers. You're what we call a builder 1,000. Now you're making $1,000 a month in residual income, right? Let's say it continues to grow, right? Exponentially, it starts to grow. You have other people now that want to hit Builder 500, other people that want to hit Builder 1000. You're helping them. You hit Builder 2000, which is 55 active subscribers on your left, 55 active subscribers on your right. Now you're making $2,000 a month in residual income, right? Let's say it grows over time, right? We have a position called Builder 4,000, where you're making $4,000 a month. We have a position called Builder 8,000, where you're making $8,000 a month, right? That's almost six figures a year in residual income. Now, again, this is not counting commissions you're making on solar sales, right? Residential solar, commercial solar, security systems. This is just the residual income on the back end. Look at this. We have an opportunity here where you continue to grow this over time. You can make up to $250,000 a month in residual income. This is monthly residual income that comes in, month out, year in, year out. Very, very powerful. So here's the question, right? You have monthly residual bills. Shouldn't you have monthly residual income, right? I mean, if you're not building residual income right now, then what are you doing, right? You're going to work anyway for the next 3 to 5 years. You might as well do something where at the end of those 3 to 5 years, you have the potential to have some type of monthly residual income coming in. So how do you get started? If you want to participate in our residual model as well, we have a position called builder. And essentially what this is it's the consultant position, right? The position that I showed before, which is the consultant position for $149. The builder position is just an additional $50 more. So you get everything that a consultant gets. You can build your own solar brokerage, build your own security brokerage, have a back office, online certifications, training, et cetera, et cetera. But for $50 more, you can come on as a builder, and now you have the Smart Money Club subscription, the Build Savings subscription, and then we have a bunch of add-ons that we're adding onto that subscription. Again, just for an additional $50. So it's $199 one time, and you get everything, right? Again, one time. It's not a huge investment. 199, you're in business, right? And then it's $99 a month, but we also have a refer four and pay no more program. So you refer four people, you don't even have to pay that $99 a month. Now you're just building, a business without any overhead, right? Very, very powerful. So as I start to wrap up here, how much would it cost you if you don't get started now? Again, some people might look at this and say, man, this looks interesting, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a month or two, right? Well, instead of getting the next available spot in the binary structure of the person who's introducing you to this business, what's going to happen is you're going to take some time to think about it. And let's say a month or two passes. Well, they're going to continue to build, right? Let's say 2 months go by and you say, you know what, I think I want to get in now. Well, the next available spot in their binary will be all the way down here. So you're getting this spot as opposed to potentially getting this spot. And look at all of this volume that you missed out on. Still a good opportunity, right? You can still come in here. It's still a good opportunity. An amazing compensation plan. We have amazing services and products. But of course, wouldn't you have rather been up here than down here? Because all of this volume right here could have been underneath you, right? So again, it's going to cost you to wait. So let's finish up and wrap up here. Let's summarize this presentation. Can you make real money online from home? Yes. Can you work part-time or full-time, control your own schedule? Yes. Can you make great money without hiring others, right? Yes, because we have a high ticket model here. If you just on your own pen, you just want to close solar sales, you can make a significant income. Can you be successful without cold calling by leveraging our warm market lead system? Yes. If you have no solar sales or business experience, can you still earn great money with Build Network? Yes. So how do you partner? How do you get started? Well, number one, you contact who referred you, right? I'll leave a link down below if you want to get some more information. If you want to get started, I'll leave a link down below. Make sure you reach out to me. But again, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on the link underneath this video. The next step is we're going to schedule a business launch session with one of our senior partners. In other words, you don't just sign up and then we leave you out there to, do whatever. We're going to connect you with a senior business partner, and they're going to take you through a thorough launch session and teach you exactly what you need to do to get your business started off right. And then we're going to assign you a mentor who's going to actually train you on how to close sales. Very, very powerful, right? So again, attend your business launch session ASAP. That way you can start making money ASAP. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully you saw some value, you saw an opportunity. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check this out. Feel free to reach out to me. But we have some amazing things happening at this company. Again, just in the next couple of weeks alone, we're going international. We're going to have some new services that are going to enable us to go international. So our opportunity just keeps getting better and better and better, guys. And again, this is something that you can plant your head on your pillow at night and feel comfortable that this is not going anywhere, right? You can build this long term. This is a long term build for us. And again, this is something you can do for the long term. Okay. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.